Sin Radio.
So how do the people move forward from here with this the mandate on the vaccinations, and are they going to try to get Ralph out of office?
Well, I think a lot of people are leaning that way. I mean, listen, this man has been in power since 2001.
Yeah, it's a long time.
2001. It's about time. You know, he brought us a big airport, and ironically, you know, COVID-19 happened, so that airport isn't really making money. Now, on top of that, he has rules in St. Vincent for visitors that are rather ridiculous in my personal opinion. Now, why do I say that? To go to St. Vincent right now, they're saying you have to, I think you have to provide a negative test, which is not a big deal, but they want you to stay at the hotel for X amount of time before you can actually go on about your business.
Right.
And, you know, that rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. But just to answer your question about what do you think what do I think the solution is? It's simple. Give people a choice. Give people a choice.
Right.
The Biden administration, Mayor de Blasio, that piece of shit, socialist mayor of New York City, is mandating as if he's a lawmaker. And this is dangerous, folks. This is dangerous. They do not have the power. They do not listen to Cuomo's speech. They cannot mandate a vaccine that is under emergency authorization. You can't do that.
Right.
The NFL is forcing their players to take this jab, and it's not fair. It's not right. The answer to that is give people a choice. People will naturally make their own choice. Look at the flu vaccine.
Right.
They had a choice. People weren't mandating the flu vaccine.
Mm-hmm.
And you didn't see nobody get busted in their head because of that.
And then the thing about it is, moving forward, that they're trying to mandate this vaccine for the COVID-19. Are flu shots going to still play a part in that as well too? Are people still going to be taking the flu shot plus the COVID shot?
The flu? The flu disappeared, bro. You ain't been here. The flu is on milk cartons around the world.
Well, here's the thing. Winter will be coming up pretty soon. So they call that the season. So I want to see.
Did you hear anything about the flu last winter?
I didn't hear anything about the flu.
Okay.
So we'll see.
So the flu is apparently missing in action.
We'll see.
Right? It's missing in action right now.
Right.
And that is very mysterious to me. Because every year prior to COVID, it was the flu vaccine. And that was a choice. And people that have a problem with that. Now you got the Biden administration. These people sound like socialist communists. Vaccine passports, proof of vaccination to get into restaurants. They are trying to institutionalize this shit to where if you are not vaccinated, you're a public enemy number one. Listen to what Arnold Schwarzenegger recently said. Screw your freedom. Spoken like a true Nazi.
Well,
he got Nazi roots.
Yeah, he does.
He got Nazi roots. And he's showing it right now. He's showing his ass right now. And it's a damn shame.
And that's public information too.
Public information.
Yeah, that he had that. But the thing about it is, I saw something online where I believe it was in France, where people were eating at an outdoor restaurant, and the police were just walking over to them while they were eating, and looking at their phones to see if they had their vaccination on their phone. So these people were eating their food now, and the police are standing over them, asking them if they had their vaccinations and taking their phone and touching their phone. I'm like, wait a second, Bo. On one hand, you're asking these people if they have their vaccination, but then you're touching their phone with your hand, your bare hands, while they're eating their food. So that doesn't make any sense to me. So the thing is that I think it's this, they're trying to make a mass push on a global scale for them to go and get this shot. And I think that you know, it's scary times that we're living in, because people think, okay, we'll go get the shot and this is going to help us. But on the back end, what's the real reason behind that? What's the mass push for it? Is it because of your health and safety that these powers that be are concerned? Or is it more of a power thing? Excuse me.
Absolutely.
To get you caught up in the net.
It's absolutely a power play. And it's so sad because this jab hasn't really proven anything.
Right.
We have people that are telling you, do your part to help others. Get this jab. Help the people around you. Man, listen, that violates the first rule in natural law, self-preservation.
Right.
Self-preservation. I have to preserve myself, first and foremost. If you're not my child, you're not my wife, no disrespect. But my job is not to, per se, save you, unless you're in a dire situation, life-threatening situation. But when it comes to a choice to take something and not take something, you're not going to say mob rule. You're not going to say because the mob wants to do it, you need to do it. That doesn't work with me. That doesn't sit well with me. And like I said, that is a communist, socialist approach to doing things. If you're so scared and the vaccine works, why do you care?
Right.
Why do you care so much? You preserved yourself by taking the vaccine, correct? So why do you care so much about what the next man does?
Right.
The vaccine's supposed to help you with all this stuff, so you should be covered.